Baseball is the only endeavor that a man can succeed 3 times out of 10 and be considered a good performer. Ted Williams. Let's go. Hey, good afternoon, everybody. It's Craig Ben, aka Cash Keg, back with another MLB Prize Picks No Runs First Inning video. It's not the biggest slate in the world. We've got a lot of weather on our hands as well. But I got 4 plays I'm going to talk about. We'll talk about a few other ones as well, but there's 4 that I'm going to kind of focus on. And yeah, we'll just jump right into it. But hey, if you like these videos, hit that like button for me, subscribe to the channel, and we'll keep knocking these videos out for you. And hopefully it helps you in your research process. And let's dive right in. All right, we have the Prize Picks MLB desktop up here. Again, first innings runs allowed. As you can see, there's not a ton of baseball up here on the board. We'll talk about 4 plays that we do like. But again, today, I wouldn't go heavy on these 4. There's one I like a lot, and then the other 3 a little bit, and I'll just mix and match these, playing them mostly single. I'm going to play a lot of these out on the sports books, but here on Prize Picks, I'll mix and match them, playing more of the 2 picks play. But if you don't have a Prize Picks account, head on over there and sign up using that promo code DFSArmy and get 100% instant deposit match up to $100. The link is in the description below. And again, let's just dive right into this thing. So the first one we're going to talk about an over, actually. So I'm going to go here to the Red Sox and White Sox game, and I'm actually going to go yes runs first thing. I'm going to go over here. The juice is on the over as well at -125, -130. We have Michael Wacha on the bump for Boston. He is 4-2 this year of giving up runs in the first inning. So he's at 2 of the last 6 games he's given up a run. And then Dallas Keuchel on the White Sox side, he is 4-3, no runs first inning. So he's given up runs in 3 of his 7 games here. So both of them have some struggles in the first inning. The offenses, the White Sox haven't been doing that well, but Boston has been on a tear, and their offense has been on fire lately. They've put up runs in 4 of their last 10. I'll take a shot at the over here. And that's where the juice is laying a little bit as well. So we'll take a shot at the over on the Red Sox White Sox. And hopefully the Red Sox can keep it going here against Keuchel. The next one we're going to talk about is we're going to go here to the Braves and the Phillies. I'm going to take the under on this one. We got Aaron Nola on the bump for Philly. 8-1 with no runs first inning. So he's done really well this year. 3-1 on the road. And then we have Kyle Wright on the bump for Atlanta, 7-1, no runs first inning, and he's a perfect 5-0, not giving up a run this year as well. Juice is on the under, -130 here. I'm going to ride the juice here. I like it. 2 good pitchers here, and I think we can ride this one. Both teams have struggled putting up runs in the first inning. Yesterday, we missed this one. This is the one where I said take the over. They put up big runs in that game. They just didn't put up any of the first inning. And they've struggled in the first inning. 9-1, no runs first inning for Philly in the last 10, and same with Atlanta. So I'm going to go here and say no as well, especially with the pitchers that they have on the bump. Yeah, so we're going to say no on that one. Another one we're going to look at here, we're going to go look at Toronto and the A's. Man, Mike Trout struck out 3 or 4 times last night. It was tilting. Had so many good lineups with him going. Had some Texas stacks, had some Atlanta stacks, and good old Trout boy just could not get it done. We're going to go under on this one. Blue Jays and Angels. We got Hyunjin Ryu on the mound for Toronto. 3-1 this year. Not getting up runs in the first inning. Like I said, the Angels, I don't know. Trout had a bad night last night. I'm not saying he can't bounce back here, but Ryu's been pitching pretty well. Ohtani is going to be on the bump for the Angels tonight. He is 6-1 this year, no runs first inning, 2-1 at home. The juice is on the under at -120, and I just like taking a shot at this one as well. Again, I think it's a good spot. And then the one I like the most, the one I'm going to play the most, is down here at the Athletics and Rangers. This one has the most juice on it as well. -155 out there. We got Martin Perez on the bump for Texas. He is 7-1 this year, not giving up runs in the first inning. Perfect 3-0 on the road. And then we got Frankie Montas on the bump for Oakland. 4-2 at home, 6-3 overall, not giving up runs in the first inning. And I kind of like this. Even though Oakland has put up runs in 3 of their last 10 and Texas in 4 of their last 10, with these 2 pitchers on the mound, I do think we can take a shot at the under. So that's kind of my favorite. So if I had to rank these, I would take the Athletics and Rangers as number 1. Then I would look at probably taking the Braves and Phillies number 2, Blue Jays and Angels number 3, and then the Red Sox and White Sox as number 4. So if we look at a few of these other ones that they have up here, there's not a ton to look at. There is some juice on the Yankees and Tampa Bay at the under, minus 135. They have Cortez on the bump for the Yankees, 7-1 this year, not getting up around the first inning. And then Ryan Yarbrough for Tampa Bay, he is 1-2. Again, minus 135 on the under there if you want to take a shot at that one. Colorado, I'm not sure I would touch this one, but the juice is around minus 130 on this one. We got Guardians at the Tigers. The juice is 130 on this one as well if you want to take a shot at it. But Scooble's on the bump for Detroit. Pilkington on Cleveland. He is 0-1 this year. I don't really want to touch that one. But again, 2 teams that have kind of struggled. So I get this play if you want to take the under on Detroit and Cleveland. And hopefully both teams continue to struggle and you can get there. So I don't really mind that one really out of all the 3, just with those offenses have been struggling pretty heavily. Detroit's only put up runs in 1 of their last 10 games and Cleveland 2 of their last 10 games. So I might even add this one. I kind of like this one. We'll take the under on that one actually by just talking through it a little bit. I think it's a spot we can take the under with those offenses and those pitchers. So that's what we're looking at there. Down here at the Royals and Twins, Lynch 3-4 this year have given up runs first inning, so he's given up runs in 4 of his 7 games he's pitched, 2-2 on the road. And Smeltzer's on the bump for Minnesota, 1-1 so far. And there's no juice either way. But if I was going to take a shot at this one, I'd probably take a shot at the over. But it's not juiced up either way. If we look at the Brewers in St. Louis, here we have looks like Eric Lauer's on the mound for Milwaukee, perfect 7-0, not giving up a run in the first inning, 4-0 on the road. And then Adam Wainwright on the other side, 5-2, not giving up a run in the first inning, and 2-0 at home, minus 118 as the under, minus 120 around that area. I don't mind taking a shot at that under as well. They get 2 pretty good pitchers on the mound there. And then the Dodgers at the Diamondbacks here, where we got Mitch White on the bump for the Dodgers, 1-0 this year, and Castellanos on the mound for Arizona, 5-2 this year, not giving up a run first inning. The juice is actually on the over here at minus 125 if you want to take a shot at that, but I wouldn't touch this one. It's probably my least favorite of them on the board. So that's what we got going on here. Again, hopefully make a little bit of money or just use it in your research process. Again, I think today's kind of a play light day personally, but do it with you want and hit that like button on your way out. I'll see you guys on the flip side. Deuces.